Being king?
I think it's hard to think of anything worse, really. I mean, I wouldn't change places with this man, and I would be very surprised if anybody watching the film would change places with this man. It's a perfect storm of catastrophic misfortunes for a man who does not want the limelight, who does not want to be heard publicly, who does not want to expose this humiliating impediment that he spent his life battling.
I have received
You've redecorated, Logue.
In reality, he had to stand up to speak. He had to have the window open.
Some fresh air.
And he had to have his jacket off.
There you are, darling.
And that's a wonderful, specific, little eccentric observation that came from reality.
One of the most remarkable things to come out of the Logue attic was a copy of what may be the most important speech the king ever made.
40 seconds.
The speech that gives the movie its name. This was the moment when King George VI had to tell his people that for the second time in a generation they were at war with Germany. The stakes were enormous. The leader of the empire could not stumble over these words. On Buckingham Palace stationery, what are all of these marks? All these vertical lines, what do they mean?
They're deliberate pauses so that the king would be able to sort of attack the next word without hesitation. He's replacing some words, he's crossing them out and suggesting another word that the king would find easier to pronounce.
Here's a line that he's changed. We've tried to find a peaceful way out of the differences between my government. He's changed that from my government to the differences between ourselves and those who would be our enemies.
We have tried to find a peaceful way out
of the differences
between
ourselves
and
those
who are now
our
our
enemies.
enemies.